Good morning, dear listeners. How are you all today?
Good morning, Zara. I think I need another cup of coffee to really wake up.
Oh, Jamie. Coffee is coming up in today's topic, so you're in the right place. But first, how is everyone listening to us feeling today? Are you happy, sleepy, excited?
I'm definitely excited. Well, maybe a little sleepy too, but mostly excited because we're talking about breakfast.
That's wonderful. Breakfast is such an important meal, and it can make our mornings bright and happy. By the way, listeners, how is the weather where you are? Is it sunny, rainy, cold, or maybe snowy?
I hope it's sunny. Then we can have pancakes in the garden.
That sounds lovely, Jamie. And speaking of lovely mornings, before we jump into breakfast foods, we have a little favor to ask our listeners.
Oh no, here comes the subscription plug.
Yes, Jamie. Dear listeners, if you enjoy our podcast, please like, share, and comment. It helps us continue making fun and educational content for you. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode.
That's right. And if you comment below, we can even read your thoughts in our next episode. Maybe tell us your favorite breakfast food.
Exactly. Now let's introduce today's topic. We are talking about breakfast foods, specifically pancakes, eggs, coffee, and tea culture.
Curious, Sarah. Why are we talking about breakfast today? Is it really that important?
Oh, yes, Jamie. Breakfast is called the most important meal of the day. It gives us energy, wakes up our brain, and sets a happy tone for the morning. And learning the words and culture around breakfast can help you in daily life, especially if you visit an English-speaking country.
Ah, I see. So it's both tasty and useful.
Exactly. And before we start talking about pancakes and eggs, let's go over a few key words you will hear today. It will help you understand better.
Yes, vocabulary first. I'm ready.
Perfect. First word, pancakes. A pancake is a flat, round cake made from a simple mixture of flour, eggs, milk, and sometimes sugar cooked on a pan.
Oh, like the ones you see stacked with syrup on top. Yum!
Yes, exactly. Second word, scrambled eggs. These are eggs cooked by beating them and stirring in a pan until soft and fluffy.
Okay, I think I've tried these. They're soft, right?
Very soft and delicious. Third word, brew. This is what we do when we make coffee or tea. Pour hot water over it to make a drink.
So, brew is not the cup itself, but the action.
Yes, Jamie, you brew tea or coffee. Then you pour it into a cup to drink.
Got it. What's the last word?
The last word today is cultural habit. This means a usual practice or tradition in a country or group of people. For example, in England, many people drink tea in the morning. That's a cultural habit.
So if I drink coffee in the morning, that's my own little habit.
Exactly. And in today's episode, we will talk about habits like that from different places.
Wow, I didn't know breakfast could be so interesting. I thought it was just eating something. Quick.
Oh no, Jamie. Breakfast can tell us a lot about culture, taste, and even daily routines. And by the end of this episode, our listeners will know all about pancakes, eggs, coffee, and tea, and the fun ways people enjoy them around the world.
Great. I'm ready to learn and eat.
Patience, Jamie. First, we'll explore all the basics, Then we can imagine enjoying our breakfast together. But listeners, make sure you stay with us. We have a lot to cover in today's 30-minute adventure.
Awesome! Let's get started, Zara.
Perfect. But before we jump in, remember, take your time, listen carefully, and repeat the words after us. Learning English is like enjoying a delicious breakfast. You savor it slowly and happily.
Slow and tasty, just like pancakes.
Exactly, Jamie. Now let's begin our journey into the wonderful world of breakfast foods. So, Jamie, now that we've warmed up, let's start with the basics. What comes to mind when you think of breakfast?
Toast? Pancakes? Coffee? Maybe cereal.
That's a great start. Breakfast can be very simple or more elaborate. Let's look at some basic items. First, pancakes. As we said before, pancakes are flat, round cakes cooked on a pan.
Jura, are pancakes always sweet? I sometimes hear about, savory pancakes.
Excellent question, Jamie. Pancakes can be both sweet and savory. Sweet ones are usually served with syrup, honey, fruits, or chocolate. Savory ones may have cheese, vegetables, or even ham.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. I usually eat pancakes with syrup.
That's the most popular way, especially for children. But learning about savory options is useful if you visit other countries.
Got it. What about eggs? I know scrambled eggs, but are there other ways to cook them?
Yes, eggs are very versatile. You can have boiled eggs, fried eggs, omelets, or even poached eggs. Each type has a slightly different taste and texture.
Poached eggs? Is that when you, throw the egg in water?
Not quite throwing, Jamie. A poached egg is gently cooked in hot water without the shell. It stays soft and slightly runny inside.
Ah, like a soft surprise inside. I like surprises.
Exactly. Now, let's talk about coffee. Coffee is made by brewing roasted coffee beans. People drink it in the morning to feel awake.
Definitely my favorite. I don't function without coffee.
Many people feel the same. Coffee comes in many styles. Black coffee with milk, cappuccino, espresso.
Cappuccino. That's the one with frothy milk on top, right?
Yes, Jamie. And then we have tea, another popular morning drink. Tea is made by brewing dried leaves or tea bags in hot water.
Wait, so coffee and tea are similar?
In a way, yes. Both are brewed hot drinks, but tea usually has less caffeine and taste can be very different. Tea also has a lot of cultural traditions in different countries.
Oh, like the English tea time?
Exactly. In England, many people drink tea in the morning with a little milk and sometimes sugar. It's a gentle, relaxing way to start the day.
And in my house, we just grab coffee and run.
That's okay, Jamie. Everyone has different habits, and habits are part of culture. We call these cultural habits, usual practices in a country or family.
So breakfast is not just food, but also habits and traditions.
Yes, and it can tell a lot about how people live. For example, in Japan, breakfast may include rice, fish, and miso soup.
In America, pancakes, bacon, and eggs are common.
Wow, so breakfast is very different around the world. Exactly. And learning these basics helps you understand both the food and the culture.
Okay, Jara, now I want to know, what do you usually eat for breakfast?
I usually have a healthy breakfast, some eggs, a piece of fruit, and a cup of tea. I like to start my day slowly and calmly.
And me? I usually grab pancakes or toast, and of course, a big cup of coffee. Sometimes I even skip eggs because I'm too lazy to cook.
That's okay, Jamie. Everyone has different styles, and part of learning is sharing these personal habits.
Jara, are there other simple breakfast items I should know about?
Yes, besides pancakes and eggs, common breakfast items include cereal, yogurt, bread with butter or jam, and fruits. Drinks can be milk, juice, coffee, or a tea.
Ah, so even a simple breakfast can be varied. That's good to know.
Exactly. And as we continue our episode, we'll go deeper into options, preferences, and even some funny breakfast stories.
Yay! I can't wait. Breakfast is way more interesting than I thought.
I'm glad, Jamie. And listeners, remember, start by learning these basic items and words: pancakes, eggs, coffee, tea, cereal, yogurt, and the cultural habits that go with them.
Perfect. I'm ready for the next part. Let's see all the choices and details we can explore.
Wonderful. But first, take a deep breath and imagine your perfect breakfast. That's how learning becomes fun and personal. Now, Jamie, let's take a deeper look at breakfast foods. Today, we'll explore different options and details, step by step.
Yes, I'm ready. Where do we start?
Let's start with pancakes. First, there are different types. You have American pancakes, which are thick and fluffy. Then you have French crepes, which are thin and soft.
Thin crepes. So they're like pancake blankets?
Exactly, Jamie. Crepes are often rolled or folded with fillings like chocolate, fruits, or cheese.
Yum. Okay, what's next?
Next, we have eggs. Eggs can be cooked in many ways. First, you can boil them. Hard-boiled eggs are firm, while soft-boiled eggs are runny inside.
Oh, so the difference is how long you cook them?
Exactly. Then you have fried eggs. Some people like them sunny side up, where the yolk is soft on top, and some like them slipped, which is called over easy.
Flipped eggs? I didn't know we could have an acrobat in our pan.
Yes, it's very fun. And next, we have scrambled eggs. These are soft, fluffy, and stirred while cooking. And finally, omelets, where you can add vegetables, cheese, or ham inside.
Oh, yes, I love omelets, especially cheesy ones.
Me too, Jamie. Now, let's move to coffee. First, you can have black coffee, which is just the brewed drink. Next, coffee with milk, like a latte or cappuccino.
Cappuccino. That frothy milk thing again.
Exactly. And finally, espresso, which is strong and small, but very tasty. People often drink espresso to get a quick boost of energy.
Got it. Espresso is like a coffee superhero.
I love that description, Jamie. Now, for tea, there are many choices too. First, you have black tea, which is strong and often mixed with milk or sugar. Then green tea, which is light and healthy.
What about herbal teas? Are they for breakfast too?
Absolutely. Herbal teas like chamomile or peppermint are gentle and can be relaxing in the morning. Some people like them instead of black or green tea.
So many options. I never realized breakfast drinks were so exciting.
Yes, Jamie. And now let's talk about sides. First, fruits like bananas, apples, or berries. Next, yogurt, which can be plain or with flavors. Then cereal, with milk or sometimes just dry.
Dry cereal. That's my lazy breakfast sometimes.
That's okay, Jamie. breakfast is flexible. And finally, bread or toast, which can have butter, jam, or honey.
Jamie, do people mix these, like eggs and pancakes, together?
Yes, many people combine items. A classic American breakfast could be pancakes, eggs, bacon, and coffee. Some people add fruit on the side.
That sounds like a breakfast feast.
Exactly. And in other countries, combinations are different. In Japan, breakfast might include rice, fish, and miso soup. In England, beans, eggs, and toast are common.
Wow, so breakfast really is a cultural adventure.
It is! And listeners, here's a tip. When learning English, try to describe your breakfast in detail. For example, I had scrambled eggs with toast and a cup of black coffee.
Ooh, I can say, I had pancakes with syrup and a cappuccino.
Perfect, Jamie. Using these words will help you speak English naturally.
Jamie, what about toppings or extras like syrup, butter, or cheese?
Great question. First, syrup. Maple syrup is popular on pancakes. Next, butter can be on toast, pancakes, or eggs. Then, cheese, often in omelets or savory pancakes. And finally, fruits or jam, which adds sweetness.
So breakfast is like a little adventure on a plate.
That's a perfect way to describe it, Jamie. And listeners, remember, first, learn the main items: pancakes, eggs, coffee, tea. Next, learn the styles: scrambled, fried, espresso, latte. Then, explore toppings and combinations.
Got it. First, main items. Next, styles. Then, toppings. Breakfast is officially a delicious English lesson.
Exactly, Jamie. And now, listeners, imagine your own perfect breakfast. Which items would you choose?
I'd choose pancakes, scrambled eggs, coffee, and maybe some fruit too. That's my dream breakfast.
Wonderful, Jamie. And that's the beauty of breakfast. You can mix and match and still have a happy start to your day.
Now, Jamie, let's talk about our personal breakfast preferences. What do you usually like to eat in the morning?
Oh, Zara, I love pancakes with lots of syrup and scrambled eggs, but only if they're really cheesy. And of course, a big cup of coffee to wake me up.
That sounds delicious, Jamie. You really like your breakfast fun and a little messy, right?
Absolutely. Breakfast should be tasty and exciting. I like to mix things and try different toppings. Chocolate on pancakes? Yes, please.
I see. And me, I usually prefer a more organized and healthy breakfast. I like boiled eggs, or a small omelet with vegetables, some fruit, and a cup of green tea or black tea.
Green tea. That's very healthy, huh? I don't think I could drink it every morning.
Encouragingly, it takes practice, Jamie. I like the calm start it gives me, and I enjoy my breakfast slowly, not rushing.
That's the opposite of me. I usually rush, gulp my coffee, grab a pancake, and run out the door.
And that's okay, Jamie. Everyone has their style. And it's fun to compare. Let's talk about favorites. My favorite breakfast is a small omelet with spinach and a cup of black tea.
And mine? Pancakes with syrup and a cappuccino. Maybe a fried egg on the side if I'm feeling fancy.
Fancy pancakes, Jamie. I like that. Now, what about your least favorite breakfast item?
I think, plain toast. Just bread with nothing on it. Very boring.
I understand. For me, it's sugary cereal. Too sweet in the morning. I prefer natural flavors.
Curiously, Zara, do you like coffee at all or just tea?
Smiling. I drink coffee sometimes, especially cappuccino, when I feel like a treat. But usually, tea is my go-to.
And I'm the opposite. Coffee is my life. Tea is too gentle for me.
That's the beauty of breakfast, Jamie. There is no right or wrong, just different tastes.
Yes, and toppings. I love chocolate, syrup, or butter. You?
Smiling. I prefer fruits, a little honey, or some cheese in omelets. Healthy, but still tasty.
So, in summary, I'm messy, fun, and like everything sweet. You're organized, healthy, and like simple flavors.
Perfect summary, Jamie. And listeners, notice how breakfast preferences are very personal. Some people like sweet, some savory, some simple, some fancy.
Curiously, Zara, do you like coffee at all or just tea?
Cheerfully, I usually choose tea. Some people like coffee strong and large. Some prefer tea small and calm. Some mix milk or sugar, some don't.
Ah, so drinks are also about style and preference.
Exactly. And here's a fun tip. If you practice English, you can describe your breakfast and your preferences. For example, I like pancakes with chocolate and coffee in the morning.
Excited. I can say, I like scrambled eggs with cheese and a cappuccino. I don't like plain toast.
Perfect, Jamie. That's exactly how we express likes and dislikes.
Grinning. You know, Zara, comparing our breakfasts is fun. I think listeners will like doing this too.
Cheerfully. I hope so. It's a great way to practice speaking English and learn new words. And remember, breakfast can be healthy or fun, simple or fancy. It's your choice.
Yes, and the best part? No wrong choice. Chocolate on pancakes? Go for it. Spinach in an omelet? Perfect too.
Exactly, Jamie. And listeners, think about your own favorites and least favorites. Maybe try something new tomorrow.
Maybe I'll try a little fruit with my pancakes. Just a little.
That's a good start, Jamie. Every small step counts, and that's the joy of breakfast, exploration and taste.
Breakfast adventure. I like that phrase.
Yes, a breakfast adventure. And that's what makes mornings happy, healthy, or exciting, whatever you prefer. Now, Jamie, let's talk about some challenges people face with breakfast. Not every morning is easy, right?
Oh, yes, Sarah. Some mornings I wake up late and don't have time to eat anything. Just coffee and run.
That's a common problem. Skipping breakfast can make you tired and less focused during the morning.
I know. But sometimes the bed is too cozy, and cooking eggs or pancakes takes time.
That's true. But there are simple solutions. You can prepare items the night before. For example, overnight oats, boiled eggs, or even pre-made pancake batter.
Overnight oats? Really? So I don't have to cook in the morning?
Exactly. Just mix oats with milk or yogurt, leave it in the fridge overnight, and it's ready to eat in the morning.
Wow. That sounds perfect for lazy mornings like mine.
Yes. And another challenge is burning or overcooking food. Pancakes, eggs, even toast can burn if you're distracted.
Oh, no. I've done that so many times. Once I tried flipping a pancake and it landed on the floor.
Oh, Jamie, that's a classic breakfast story.
Yes, my cat actually tried to eat it before I could pick it up. Not my finest morning.
That's funny, but it happens to everyone. The best advice is to stay calm and maybe cook a little slower. Mistakes are okay. They make mornings memorable.
I guess. Even burnt eggs can be funny if you laugh about it.
Exactly, Jamie. And listeners, mistakes in the kitchen are normal. Cooking is a skill that gets better with practice.
Jara, have you ever had a funny breakfast story?
Yes. Once I tried to make an omelet with too many vegetables. It was so big, it stuck to the pan, and I had to eat it with a fork and knife like a salad.
Oh, wow. That's a huge omelet adventure.
Yes, but it tasted delicious in the end. The lesson is don't be afraid to experiment, even if it gets a little messy.
That's inspiring, Jara. I should try adding vegetables to my scrambled eggs. Maybe?
Start small, Jamie. Even a little spinach or tomato can make your breakfast healthier.
Okay. I'll give it a try. But only a tiny bit of spinach.
That's a great start. And another common challenge is knowing what to choose when there are too many options.
Too many options? Like when the coffee menu has 10 different types?
Yes, or when the breakfast buffet has pancakes, eggs, toast, fruit, and yogurt. It can be overwhelming.
That's exactly me. I stare at everything and end up with everything.
That's fun sometimes, but it can be too much. A good way is to pick one or two favorites and enjoy them fully.
Hmm. I guess less is more sometimes, but chocolate on pancakes will always be mandatory.
Agreed, Jamie. Chocolate is always allowed.
You know, Jara, talking about breakfast problems and funny stories makes me appreciate mornings more. Even if I burn a pancake, it's still an adventure.
Exactly, Jamie. Breakfast is not just about food, it's about starting the day with energy, learning, and a little fun.
Adventure, learning, and chocolate. Perfect morning.
Yes, and listeners, remember, don't worry about small mistakes. Experiment with your breakfast and enjoy every bite. Learning and fun go hand in hand.
And if something goes wrong, laugh, eat, and try again tomorrow.
Perfect advice, Jamie. That's the spirit of a happy breakfast. Wow, Jamie. What a delicious journey through breakfast foods we've had today.
Absolutely, Zara. Pancakes, eggs, coffee, tea, and even all those toppings and combinations. My stomach is happy just thinking about it.
I'm glad, Jamie. Let's review what we learned today. First, we talked about the basics: pancakes, eggs, coffee, and tea.
Yep, and we learned about different styles: scrambled eggs, fried eggs, boiled eggs, omelets, thick pancakes, thin crepes, and coffee and tea options too.
Exactly. Then we explored toppings and sides: fruit, syrup, honey, butter, cheese, yogurt, cereal, and toast.
And we even compared our preferences. I like fun, messy, sweet breakfasts, while Zara likes healthy, organized ones.
That's right. And we also shared some challenges and funny stories, like burnt pancakes, oversized omelets, and choosing from too many options.
Yes, I hope listeners laughed as much as I did, remembering my pancake on the floor story.
I'm sure they did, Jamie. And finally, we practiced expressing likes, dislikes, and cultural habits, which is very helpful for speaking English naturally.
Curious, Sarah, what about the drinks part? Coffee and tea. We covered so many types.
Yes, coffee can be black, latte, cappuccino, or espresso. Tea can be black, green, or herbal. And don't forget,
how people drink them is part of cultural habits.
Right, like English tea with milk or Japanese breakfast with tea instead of coffee.
Exactly, Jamie. And now, listeners, it's time for our question of the day. Here's a fun one.
Ooh, what is it?
Tell us in the comments, what is your favorite breakfast and why do you like it? You can describe the food, drinks, and even your morning routine.
I can't wait to read everyone's answers and maybe get some new breakfast ideas too.
That's right. And remember, listeners, breakfast is not only food. It's energy, culture, learning, and even fun.
So true. And if you try something new tomorrow, like adding a little fruit on your pancakes or trying scrambled eggs with cheese, you're already practicing English in a tasty way.
Absolutely, Jamie. Every small step counts. And learning English should be enjoyable, just like enjoying your favorite breakfast.
I like that, Zara. Learning English with pancakes, eggs, coffee, and tea, it's the best classroom ever.
I couldn't agree more, Jamie. And dear listeners, if you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, and tell us about your breakfast habits in the comments. Your stories could be featured in our next episode.
Thank you for joining us today on this delicious adventure. Keep practicing your English, enjoy your breakfast, and try new things every day.
Bye, everyone. May your pancakes be fluffy, your eggs soft, and your coffee perfect.
Goodbye, dear listeners. Stay happy, stay healthy, and enjoy every morning. See you next time.